And welcome everyone to Homestead-Miami Speedway race number 24, the last race of season 15. Kenny Johnson is on pole for tonight's race, and there's your full qualifying results. So there's only two drivers that have a chance at the championship. Johnny Cox starting in last and Toby McCoy starting in 36th. And here is the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to go. And the field is set, and they're rolling right off. So a huge win for the 9 team. That second win of this season gave them a big points lead and knocked out pretty much everyone else out of contention. It was super close for several drivers. And then all of a sudden, Johnny Cox and Toby McCoy picked it up in the last few races and pretty much knocked them all out. Well, 38 points though. Toby McCoy winning that Talladega race was not what Johnny Cox wanted to see after he got taken out on the restart. What looked to be minor damage from the wreck before ends up getting caught up in another crash right when they took the green flag. So Toby McCoy needs to finish at least 19th, if I calculated right, 19th place to clinch this championship, assuming if Johnny Cox gets the most points here, which is 57, win the race, lead the most laps, and lead a lap. So that would be the finishing position at least Toby McCoy needs. The pace car is off, getting ready to go green for the final race of the season, season 15. I know it's been a shorter season. We gotta pick up the pace a little bit as the green flag is out. We're underway here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Lots of work to do for the 21 car. And the 9 car, even though he's got a comfortable points lead, still cannot be caught lacking here. Yeah, that's the word, I guess. Here comes the 2 of David Davison looking on the inside, or is on the inside. Johnson on the 81 on the outside, looking to lead the first lap. Can he get that run off the top side? The 1 of Nathan Orman. Gonna make it 3 wide, and Johnson will take lap number 1. 3 wide, still for the race lead. The 18 is there, pushing on the 1 a little bit. Still 3 wide. Will they clear Johnson this time? Gonna try to make a 4 wide to 35, nearly wrecks, and Orman will lead that one. Still 3 wide, a little bit of pushing going on. Trying to run up the racetrack a bit. They're 4 wide over here too. Still there, still 4 wide. Don't go 5 wide. They're gonna wreck. They're probably gonna wreck right here. The 2 out in front at the moment. The 18 trying to split the middle. Not enough room. Gotta keep an eye at these top 10 drivers because they are going at it hard. There we go again. '51 and 10, getting a little tight here. Someone's gonna get hooked, and speaking of someone getting hooked, there goes Jonathan Wong into 36. He keeps it straight, hit the inside wall. We stay green. All good for now. There are the 2 championship contenders racing side by side. A lot of work here to be done. David Davison is clear. Everyone else is fighting for position. And oh, got a car on the wall, and there they go. Got 2 cars spinning out right in front. The 9 right up in the middle. Just avoided it. The 20 car heavy damage. Cheston's up in the wall as well. And the caution flag flies. Alright, David Davison is the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's see. I think it started with the 38 and the 26. Coming off turn 2. Yep, those two make contact. Got Fitzwater into Cole Colby. Bounce off the wall, collect the 19 and the 31 and the 53. There's a 19 hitting the inside wall. Luckily, this was not any bigger. But man, a couple of close calls. Look at the 21 right there, nearly spinning out with the 07, and then the 9 was right on top. Oh, he got a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. I think he's okay. But take a look at this one right here. Carlson in the 44. Yeah, he just 78 was there. Then he hooks the 7 straight into the wall, collects the 39, the 98, and the 20. Blazy Batar getting caught up. Looks like got the worst of it, damage-wise. Yeah, it was all gonna be good, and then those two decide to wreck each other. And yep. Yeah, that wasn't a big. Well, it was kind of a big wreck there. Let's go on board with the 9 car. Yeah, this was a bad, scary moment for those two. They're all pretty much racing side by side. Cox goes down low. The 9 car goes up top. He misses the 53. That would have been bad if he did not. But he gets on the brakes. Just touches the 44 of Carlson. He's all good. One more time. The second place driver, Johnny Cox. How close was he from wrecking? I don't think it was that close, like the 9, but was still there. So there's the 07. He sideswipes the 07. He gets down on the apron. But no further incident after that. Alright. So first caution of the night. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, come to the green here. So Zibatar and Cheston are out. Contreras 2 laps down. 40 cars left. 39 on the lead lap. Here is where they run at the moment. The 9 car is 33rd. And the 21 is 31st. Obviously 2 spots. Not enough. Green flag is out. Back underway. Kenny Johnson in the 81 here. I think he's the only Gibbs car that has not won a race. No, the 19 car too. But Kenny Johnson said compared to his teammates, not been so great. Trying to end off with a bang here. Whoa, contact there. Orman goes up into the wall. Got pushed up. Keeps going, but he's got lost a lot of spots. And the pack is split. We got slow cars in the way. Cole Colby is one of them. You can see holding up, or is he? Yeah, I think so. I mean, he did wreck, and the 8 car. Oh no! Oh, there goes Johnny Cox, and that's over. And it's over. Big hit there on the 38's having issues as well. Oh, that was anticlimactic. It was gonna be a long shot, anyways, but you never know. We'll take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. I find it kind of funny. It's the 8 car, Wes McCoy. I mean, yeah, he hooks Cole Colby, and it just so happens to take out Johnny Cox in a 21. And man, this was a hit. Straight into the wall. Head on. No time to get on the brakes. But still would have been a pretty bad hit. And yep, that ends Johnny Cox's championship run. He had no wins this season, but he was very consistent. But that's the difference right there, how with this points format that I've created, giving 15 points more from between first and second. Well, technically 16 points, because you get the point for leading a lap, so 16 points. And that second win that Tobin McCoy got at Talladega basically won him the championship. Yeah, it was going to be a tough one. It was going to be a tough one for this 21 team. Even if they started up front, you know, trying to do the best they can. Still a long shot. 32 car, Cole Colby. 2 wins this season. But yeah, not the way you want to end it. Hoping to at least still have enough points to finish top 10 in points. So, yep, that's it for the championship battle. And that was the caution. And then we saw the 38 having problems. Yeah, well, I guess he just stalled on the back straightaway. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green here. So, well, I did say early in the season, I say the 9 car was going to be one of the contenders. I didn't say he was going to be the champion. He was a little bit up and down. He's still running good. But that Talladega win really set that 9 car straight. Yeah. He's the only driver with more than 600 points. And speaking of point systems, when we do Cup, I have a new idea. But I'm not 100. Well, I guess I'm 100% sure on it. You know, just try something new. Looking to give it, or not give it, use F1 style points by awarding only half the field. So it'll be interesting to use. Stage points, I want to use stage points again since we have that auto stage mod. I wonder if there's a way to disable cautions though. I don't mind stage racing. I just don't want the cautions. I think most people would agree. But once we do Cup, it'll be interesting to see by awarding only half the points. As the pace car pulls in, we're ready to go green. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And speaking of Formula 1, I'm hoping to get the FRD back up. Yeah, I really want to start FRD again. I might introduce a Formula 3 or Formula C, as I would call it. I know it's not that popular, and the 18 nearly gets turned. That would have been bad. Right in the lead pack too, or with the leaders. Tony Green in the number 97. Yeah, Tony Green. It's another driver who has struggled all season long. A lot of poor finishes, but right now he's just going for the win, as most drivers are. Just gotta get that win. Ray Bill in the 00, he's in the mix. He's back in last in the points. See if he can pull off an upset as he goes top to bottom, 3 wide for third. Yeah, a lot of drivers searching for the first win. Right now, only Lightning Blaze is the only winner in this top 5 drivers. David Davison in the 2. Despite Johnny Cox wrecking out, it's polar opposite. David Davison, 37th, entering this race. Had that weird wreck, I guess you could call it a wreck, at Road America that triggered a green-white checkered finish. Yeah, 1-car incident. And so far, that's the only highlight because it was clean for pretty much everything. We only had 1 caution during that race. And then all of a sudden, a 1-car stalls and full course caution on a 4-mile racetrack. And that set this field and had a big wreck as they're 4 wide, nearly 4 wide. Oh, and the 10 is on the apron of the racetrack. And nearly caused a wreck. And there's the 8-car, Wes McCoy. Looks pretty guilty, doesn't it? Teammates and related, and the caution's out, and the 07 had to check up big time. And Kenny Johnson will take the yellow. Just passing the halfway point. As we're under yellow, we'll take a look at the replay. Alright, take a look here. So within the top 10 drivers, there are 4 wide. Max Anderson, Riley Sampson. They get together here. Caught the 51 a little bit. Kind of forced him up. And on 2 wheels. Wasn't too sharp of an angle, it looks like. So did not go over. Almost did. Riley Sampson, a recent winner here. Or not here, but wait. I already forgot. And he's a recent winner, but I forgot which race he won. Well, let's go on board here. Oh, wait, Rockins Glen. Right. And Max Anderson in the 43. I believe his best finish was second place at Daytona. Not the way you want to end the season there, and he also has a tough season. Well, it's almost over. Don't think the wreck was big enough to take these two guys out. They should continue on, but of course they will be slow. 10th and 11th, the last time they crossed the line, Sam Tenney was still there, so luckily they did not collide. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, coming to the green here. 31 at Colin Bear just had a piston problem, so first mechanical failure of the day, or the night. Here we go, green flag, we're back underway. First time winner or repeat winner, last chance to get a win, and the last chance to get 3 wins. So it's either 1 or 2. Few drivers have come close. At the moment, the highest running driver with multiple wins is... Gotta go further back. No, we don't. The 10 car, Hernandez. Despite 2 wins, this 10 team really fell off big time. As the leaders, the 28 getting a little aggressive up front. Yeah, the 10 team, well, they did good at Talladega, but they're 28th with 2 victories. So, even with the extra bonus points we give to the winner, still got to do more than just win a few races. Side by side for the race lead, Austin Lagrange. He's trying to be a multi-time winner, as well as the 51. He's not too far back. Winning at Daytona after a race recovery spin. Got a few breaks and was able to time it perfectly and get that win. Four wide here. Ray Bill in the 00. We spoke about him a lot, but usually mostly not in a good way, because it's been a tough one. 2 top 10s, or no, 3 top 10s and 1 top 5. A lot of Fords have struggled. The 00, the 15. Yeah, you got 2 of them, 41st and 42nd. I was going to say Campbell Marsh too, but then he won that race at Indianapolis. And he was able to get away from all that, mostly. The top 2 have pulled away. They're still running 3-4 wide back here. Tyson Aquino will clear the 51 for 3rd. And Johnson looks at the inside for the race lead. Will we see another wreck? I think so. For the other drivers, oh, trouble! The 92 just blew up in turn 1 right in front of the leaders. Saw the smoke come out. Oh, the 18's gonna hit them, and there they go. And they're gonna pile in hard. Our champion's involved as well. Marsh is in it. Oh, the 15. Ooh, another close one for him. Ryan Butcher, heavy damage there. And racing it back to the line again. Coming to the line, it will be the 28. He'll take the yellow. Alright, yellow flag is out with 9 laps to go. Let's take a look at the replay. So we just saw Riley Sampson, something let go underneath the hood of that 92 car. When you see a puff of smoke just like that, right there, there's the smoke comes out and then nothing else spews out, you know that car is going to stop. And this is a really, really bad place to stop. 1 and 2. I mean, he can't do anything. The leaders are coming in hot. And his car won't move. He can't. I mean, it's all off, right? So the 18, the unlucky driver, was on the outside, and that just creates a huge pile up. The 2, then the 16, then the 9, the 29, the 35, and the 98. Yeah, that was just unlucky right there. No fault of the 92 car. He just had a mechanical failure. Yeah, 100, or, well, 1. I'm assuming that's 100%. So that's how you know, yeah, that thing is done. Completely done. Yeah, it was wrong place, wrong time for everyone. And unfortunately took out a lot of good cars. A lot of lead lap car, well, all the lead lap cars. There's a 9 car, Tobin McCoy. Gonna be kind of weird putting a damaged car in the championship stage, but either way, he's got it. Gone to the 98 into the driver's side. Not hard enough to flip him over, luckily. Ryan Butcher with the heavy damage, the 16. A former champion of this series. Yeah, he's kind of riding in the middle on the low side. They didn't know where to go. I don't think he had anywhere to go to begin with. Well, most of them have avoided it, though. Alright, caution is out. Once again, for the 4th time, I believe. We'll take you back to the restart. So, here we go. So, I was going to mention the other drivers. So, Luke Contreras, who's 3rd in the points. As you know, he's 27 laps down, but he's technically out. 40th place. He'll finish. Josh Harmon is 4th. Colin Bear is 5th. We know he's out. Harmon is 19th at the moment. Terry Bull is 6th. Cole Colby, we know he's out. Josh Cecily is 8th. Snow Chaser is 9th. And Angela R is 10th. And a 45 car. Wow. They were running pretty well mid-season, and they just went downhill after that. Snow Chaser lost 5 positions after Talladega. Got caught up in a wreck. In a turn 4 with lap cars. Dropped 5 positions because of that. Might not finish top 10 either. Here we go. Green flag's out. 5 laps to go. Wait, 5 laps. 2 car appears to be very slow. What a shame for David Davison. He was running pretty well. Gets caught up in a wreck because of a car blowing up. The 51, leading the low side. Ray Bill in the 00. Right there behind him. Pushing a little too much there. A little bit of aggressiveness. 4 to go here. 4 laps to go. And they're 4 wide for 2nd place. Tony Green setting it all the way down low. Connor Breeden in the 42 is right behind him. Still 4 wide here. 51 is loving this. Still right on the apron, pretty much. 3 laps remaining. They keep it 4 wide. 51 is going to get away with the win. Ray Bill is clear. See if we can chase him down. Oh yeah, really closing the gap here. We're down to 2 drivers for the race win. With 2 laps to go. I think they're going to wreck again. Look at the 4 back there, almost. With Tim Randolph behind. Two laps to go. I got my cursor ready to check the green-white checkered box. Because I don't know if they're going to make it. I'm only going to keep an eye on this until the leader takes the white flag. Ray Bill looks inside for the race lead. They keep it straight. 1 more lap to go. To the inside. Who's it going to be? He's got the advantage. They're side by side. Connor Breeden in 3rd. Can he catch up? Still 4 wide. Still hanging strong. Side by side. Will it be a photo finish? Connor Breeden, here he comes. The 51 going to try to get the run off the top side. Nope, I don't think he can. Ray Bill on the low side. He clears, and he's going to win it at Homestead. And coming to the line here, there's the 9 car officially crossing the line. As we already know, he has won the championship after Johnny Cox gets taken out earlier in the race. So Toby McCoy, 28th place finish, has won the season 15 championship of the National Series. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it. Ray Bill in the 00, the last place driver, wins the last race of the season. What a drive. So we got ourselves a new winner in this 00 team. They probably bought out their best car tonight. We already know it's been a super struggle, but was able to get that win, so they have something to look back on, despite probably finishing. Well, he's definitely gonna. He's gonna be definitely below 39th here. Zeke S in the 51 car could not get that win, that second win of the season, but strong run there. Connor Breton was close. He was third. With those two side by side, nearly made it a three-way battle. They were coming in quick, really quick. The second Ray Bill got to the inside, so it was almost gonna be a 5-car battle almost. Tyson Aquino getting fourth. Wes McCoy a little bit sus, but he was able to climb up the position to finish fifth there. Stephen Oaks 6th. Josh Cecily 7th. So that might, he'll finish top 10 in points, no doubt. Hernandez getting 8th. Kenny Johnson 9th. Austin Lagrange 10th. A few of those guys got shuffled out big time. They were 4 wide for those last few laps. I'm surprised they did not wreck at all. And no flips. So 3 races. Auto Club, Daytona 2, and Homestead. Not a car going over. We had a lot of flips this season. Here's the rest of the race results. Not too many cars. Only, I guess we'll count Luke Contreras. So 32 cars finished the race. 30 of them finishing on the lead lap. And not too many big wrecks. We had some big hits, especially Johnny Cox in the 21 car, and he went straight into the wall. Yeah, it's surprised we didn't get any massive big ones, because sometimes we do get that here at Homestead, and sometimes that results in a lot of cars going upside down. But not tonight. They kept it clean for the most part. Wasn't really much of a battle. I mean, 38 points was still pretty steep. And yeah, but still good effort. So congratulations to Tobin McCoy winning the Season 15 championship. And another thing I forgot to mention, Cup Series technically is not the next series. I want to try something different. I won't say anything yet, but you'll know it when I release it. But anyways, that is it here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Ray Bill in the 00 is the winner. And I'll take you to victory lane. So there you have it. The final standings after 24 races. Tobin McCoy is your champion for Season 15 of the National Series. 2 wins, 6 top 5s, 7 top 10s, a 17.13 average finish. 2 poles for this team, and 632 points scored. Josh Harmon was able to take second place away. He ties with Johnny Cox, but him having the slightly better average finish at 18.0 versus at 18.04. So Harmon able to just barely edge out the 21T for the second place spot. Both of them are winless. Josh Harmon has 1 more top 5, but Johnny Cox has 1 more top 10 than he does, but the top 5 is a little bit more important. Josh Cecily gaining 4 spots there at the end, also winless, but was able to get into the top 5, finishing 4th. And Terry Bull, so only 2 drivers with wins, finished top 5. Terry Bull gained 1 more spot to finish 5th. He ends out the season with the victory. Angela R on the 45 crew, 4 positions gained, winless, but 6th in points, so they were able to recover some of those points back, but not enough to get back into the top 5. Snow Chaser, despite crashing out, gained 2 more spots, finished 7th with no wins. Luke Contreras was 3rd entering Homestead, had some problems, finished 27 laps down in 40th, dropped 5 positions. He does have that winning at Kansas, but ends up falling to 8th place. Colin Bear had a mechanical failure, dropped him 4 spots. He ends the season off with 2 victories. He finishes in 9th. Austin Lagrange gained 4 positions, able to take that last top 10 spot with a victory early on, maybe not that early, Charlotte. So he ends up getting 10th, finishing 5 points ahead of the 51 car, who also gained 4 spots, finishing 11th. Tim Randolph, no position change for him. 12th place. Cole Colby dropped 6 spots with 2 wins this season, finishing 13th, so a little bit disappointment there. But 2 wins this season. and it was a really good run for 32 team. Lightning Blaze dropped down to 14th, losing 3, with a 1 victory this season. Quite a bit of top 10s too, second most with 8. A lot of drivers got 8 top 10s. No one got into double digits, but 24 races, so they're a lot shorter than we're used to. Kenny Johnson gets 4 spots, so top 15 finish for him. Had a good run there, sat on the pole, but could not get the win there. Kind of got shuffled out a little bit there at the end. Tyson Aquino gained 7 positions, finishing 16th. So good run from the 91 car. And Blaise Zibatar, despite 2 wins this season, the 20 car was pretty inconsistent. He finishes 17th in the points. Skylar Taylor, the highest running driver to without the score top 5, 18th place, but 6 top 10s. So still with no top 5s, I guess they did all right. Cole Sampson there dropped 2 spots, finishing 19th there. He does have a win this season. Alexander Rowe gaining 2 spots, so a top 20 finish there for Alexander Rowe with no victories. So Riley Sampson, Ryan Butcher, Eric Carlson, Dana Min, all with a win this season, but below 20th there. Riley Sampson, a recent winner at Watkins Glen. Ryan Butcher winning earlier this season at Auto Club. Eric Carlson, the Daytona winner, and Dana Min, the Atlanta winner. Drivers who, 3 of the 4 who won the first 3 races, but they finished below 20th. So wildly inconsistent there, despite the victory. Wes McCoy in the 8 car might have helped or not. Well, Tobin McCoy, so teammates as well too, but the 8 car did not have much season like the 9, gaining 4 positions, finishing 25th overall. Jonathan Wong in the 36, having 5 top 5s and 6 top 10s, but the average finish is what you want to look at. 21.58 for the 36 car, finishing 26th in points. So 36 definitely a season to forget. Hernandez, however, 2 wins this season. Got 1 at Richmond. I think won 2 in a row. He was the first driver this season to win 2 races, and he did it back to back. But overall, the 10 team fell through in the second half of the season, and he ended up finishing 27th. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. had mechanical issues early, or somewhere in some part of the race, and despite the win, a 28th place finish is nothing great to look at. Well, at least they got the win. Connor Breeden getting 2 spots, had a good shot to win that race, finishing 3rd. But overall, the 42 team, it's been a rough one. Campbell Marsh dropped back to 30th. He got the win in Indianapolis that shot him all the way up into the top 20s. But after that, it's been a rough one, and he was unable to hang on. So he finishes 30th in the point standings with the win. William Cantrell, not much to say about the 4 team. 31st in points, losing a position there. Sam Oscan, 32nd. I think the highlight of this season was him nearly flipping over at Watkins Glen, but still a hard impact he got at the Glen through the bus stop chicane, going roof first. He remains in 32nd with no change. KCH gained a spot. Again, not too much to be said there. Nathan Orman, winless, 34th, but 6 top 5 and 7 top 10s, so he came close quite a few times. 6 top 5s. He pretty much beats, he matches the most top 5 finishes with 1st and 2nd, Tobin McCoy and Josh Harmon, but he's so far below in the points. So this 1 car, that talk about inconsistency there, with so many good finishes, but 22.79. Yeah, it's the 1 car, not the season to be proud of, no doubt. Tony Green, another driver, just wasn't really there. Ran up front at Homestead, gained a spot, but 35th. So there you have it. Stephen Oakes got a win at Pocono, but the 11 team, they struggled big time. 36 points, or 36th in points. Max Anderson, his one and only top 5 finish, finished 1-2 with his team at Daytona, and that was it. 37th, losing 2 spots. David Davison had a good run at tonight's race, but then caught up in a late wreck due to a car having a mechanical failure in turns 1 and 2. Caught up in the wreck, and that was it for him. Yeah, polar opposite of Johnny Cox. He had the car, he had the run of the season. Came close to the championship, but got caught up in a bad wreck at Talladega and then another one at Homestead. But either way, David Davison, yeah, definitely a season to forget. Aiden DeGabriel, the second driver to fail to score a top 5 finish, ends the season up with 3 top 10s. But the 78 crew, yeah, not much to say there. Ray Bill getting the win in the last race of the season, so he does not finish last, but 40th in points, so he is the lowest score driver with the win. But the 00 team, but both the Stewart-Haas cars got the win, got 1 win each, but man, that they struggle big time. Yeah, they're probably definitely the worst team out there. Sam Tenney, the third driver to fail to score a top 5. He had 2 top 10s out of the 24 races. The 15 team, yeah, that was terrible, to say the least. And Brad Cheston, so Junior Motorsports wins the championship, but also has a driver winning the championship, but also having a driver finishing last. And it's Brad Cheston out of everyone. The driver with the most championships in the ISCR with 5, also being a champion in this series. That 17 was not there at all. He got 1 top 5 finish, 5 top 10s, 1 pole, but a 26.75 average finish, scoring 368 points overall. Wow, that is terrible for the veteran, 5-time champ, finishing last. He's not really known for winning races. He's known for winning championships. He didn't win any races this time, but this time he was super inconsistent. Yeah, I don't know what the 17 had. The 9 had a good one. Had a really good season winning the championship. The 8 was mid-pack, so, I guess it's kind of spread out a bit. Oh, and Nathan Orman as well, 34th, even though with his numbers, yeah, it still was kind of bad. But anyways, let's take a look at the full statistics. So thanks to the Better Cautions mod, not having to reset everything to pretend that it is a green, white, checker finish, all the statistics are correct. Not that anyone cares. This is kind of useless anyways. But, yeah. So they're all in alphabetical order by first name. If you really care to see this, no one does, to be honest. Points breakdown, it's all the same. Yeah, it's everybody basically, because there's no part-time drivers. Top 5 starts, same thing. I don't even know why that's even there. That's basically everybody. So the most wins is tied at 2. Hernandez, Zibatar, Bear, Colby, and Toby McCoy. And then the most top 5 was Harmon, Orman, and Toby McCoy with 6. Wong and Cox with 5. And most top 10s goes to Johnny Cox with 9, as well as Ryan Butcher with 9. And then Zibatar, Lightning Blaze, and Harmon with 8. Most poles was by Kenny Johnson. 3 poles for the 81 team. So they were fast on qualifying day, but not that fast on race day. Too bad the polls don't give you points, although I probably should. Cole Colby, Luke Contreras, and Toby McCoy tied at 2, and then Hernandez, and then everybody else with 1. Most laps turned around was by Tim Randolph and Toby McCoy with 720 laps. Angela R. With 712. Luke Contreras with 704, and Johnny Cox with 702. Most lap led was by Contreras, 56 points. He led. Cole Colby 52, Fitzwater Sr. 50, then Blaze Zibatar with 46, as well as Johnny Cox with 46. Most mile was by Angela, 11.98, then Tim Randolph 11.84, Snow Chaser 11.76, Contreras 11.71, and Toby McCoy 11.67. General statistics is fastest average. Texas Motor Speedway, Hernandez was the race winner. So like Richmond and then Texas now, I remember. And then the slowest average was at, no surprise there, Martinsville Speedway. Toby McCoy was the race winner with a 47.16 miles an hour, and I didn't say the one for Texas, 154.585 miles an hour. Biggest margin was at Martinsville Speedway, so over a second. Toby McCoy won over, and then the closest margin was at Charlotte by 3/100ths of a second, and that was by Austin Lagrange. So we didn't really have any photo finishes this season, nothing within the thousands of seconds, so maybe next time. Fastest pole was at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Snow Chaser was the one, a 27.959. Slowest pole was at Road America, our longest racetrack out there. Cole Colby was the pole sitter, minute 23.446. Most lead changes was at Daytona, the first event, with 17, and also the most leaders was at Daytona with 12. Most caution was at Martinsville with 9. Most cars running was at Richmond at 38, so we had at least one driver, or two drivers or more. Four drivers. We have a 42 car field. Forgot for a second there. With 38. So, and the most DNFs was at our first event at Daytona as well, with 29 cars failing to finish. So, that concludes Season 15 of the National Series. I know I took a super long break, 6 months, so half a year break. We should be on like Season 20 by now. It's been a long time. With only 24 races, I know it's short this season. But yeah, hopefully when the time is right, I can go back to having 29 or more than 30 races plus with the Cup and National. But yeah, anyways, it was still a fun season. Had a lot of action. And congratulations to Toby McCoy with this championship. Really turned on the Jets in those last few races, didn't he? So, yep, I did say Cup. I mean, technically Cup is the next sign-ups. But there's one thing I do want to post, another series. But been holding it off for a while. It's still NR. It's not R Factor or anything like that. But you'll see it maybe in a few days or on the weekend, whatever. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed Season 15 of the ISCR National Series. We'll see you for the next one.